Hi and welcome back to our channel. This is day 2 Telford Comic Con 2025. It's been a pretty good day, to be honest. The full weekend's been quite solid, I think.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's been quite relaxing, which is not what we're used to.
Usually.
It's usually like chaotic.
Yes.
Like chaotic in like a good way.
Yeah, like there's a lot going on.
Yeah, but it's been quite chilled.
It's been nice.
Yeah. I'm knackered now though.
We didn't buy as much as what we did on day 1, which is normal.
You bought a lot.
I bought a few things. Yeah.
What I have noticed today is it's very quiet. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still quite a significant amount of people there, and it's a large venue, so obviously it takes a lot of people to like fill it up, but
yeah,
it's been very, very quiet. Like, we got there a little bit later than what we wanted to, so we got there for about 9:30, 9:45-ish.
Yeah, around that time.
Noticed that there was like 1 or 2 cars going past us to go into the car park.
Yeah.
But
like there was a few people there still, but it wasn't as chaotic as what we're used to.
Like yesterday we had to queue to get in still. Granted, it was only for like 10 minutes. But this morning it was like straight in. Like you walked straight in, got your bags checked, went straight into the arena. There was seats available to sit down at the food bit, which never is. We had to sit on the floor yesterday.
Yeah.
And then obviously you could walk through all of like the vendor bits without bumping. Yeah.
Typically when you're at these events you're bumping into a lot of people because there's that much there and the space becomes really tight.
Like,
but day 2 was very just relaxed.
Like, if you've been to the Manchester one, for example, at the BEC Arena, like, it's quite a small, compact space. There's still quite a lot of things to do, but because it's that confined space, it feels quite chaotic, whereas this, it was just chill.
Yeah, I mean, next year, obviously, we're expecting it to be a lot more spacious because they're extending the size of it.
Yeah.
They posted about it on the socials.
Yeah.
With it being the home of Monopoly events.
Manchester, not Telford.
Yeah, we did our interview with Junior, the writer who's currently finishing up his book, Maud, which was a very fun interview to do. We are going to be meeting up with him again at some point. We're still reading the book, which is very, very good.
If you're into like fantasy type books, like your whole Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones vibes, I'd recommend reading it.
Even D&D, because it feels quite D&D.
Yeah, like if you're into like D&D.
Don't want to give too much away, but
it's very fantasy related, so if fantasy is like your sort of like genre for like book reading, get it.
I had some fun interaction with some of the people that was in the Star Wars cosplays.
Yeah.
Being called a rebel scum. It's quite weird. Sorry.
You got permission to take our photographs for Empire clearance, sir? You seem like a rebel. You're dressed like a rebel. I think we found our rebel spy. We're watching you.
No problem. Carry on.
So, I decided to walk back round to find him, and I come across him being searched by a stormtrooper, and I was like, have I missed something? What the hell's going on here?
They call me rebel scum.
It wasn't very nice, was it?
It was very upsetting. I reported them to Darth Vader, as I like to just call him Darth, because he knows that I'm talking to him through the Force.
Yeah.
As I explained to them, I did help train them, and they kind of like thought, well, that seems unlikely, but I explained I trained him along Obi-Wan. But yeah, and that's when he proceeded to call me rebel scum. It was a very fun interaction. In all seriousness, I think things like that make these type of conventions for people.
Yeah.
that one small interaction can make someone's day just great.
There's a lot of people, I'm assuming, are with Monopoly events that do dress in cosplay in a very in character.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. So yesterday we went to the cookie club. They had just the one cookie flavour remaining, which was like sprinkles on top with Smarties in the middle. And I think it was a bit of Nutella, but I can't remember. They did have some other flavours today, so we decided to get another boba tea. I don't like them still. The flavour of the strawberry is nice, it's just the balls that I don't like. But they did have different flavours of cookies, so you got a red velvet one and I got a Dubai chocolate one. But yeah, so the cookies are very, very, very nice.
They are very nice. The red velvet cookie is definitely my favourite cookie that they do.
And they had a deal on this time around, so you could get the boba and the cookie or a donut for £10. But like, the cookie and the donut separately are £5, the boba's £7, so it was worth it.
Yeah.
Moving on. What have you bought today?
So I'm gonna start off with the first thing that I purchased.
You didn't purchase it.
I did. I paid money for it, so I purchased it.
You won it.
Through a purchase. If you've not watched it before, we bought a comic from a guy from Ethanverse.
Yeah.
Or Ethanverse. Don't know. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This time, obviously, he had his normal stall, but he had this extra little feature, which was like an emerald style like box where smoke came out of it, and I got a bit of a surprise. So it was £4 for a go, and you've got to like pull out. So it looks like a die, and it gives you a chance to win things like the comics, one of his vinyl players, prints, action figure.
I think it's little like Pokemon card type things as well.
Yeah, like these funky like custom cards. This is what I won after putting my hand in this jelly that I didn't even know was in there, which you have to fight to get to the bottom. By the time you pull your hand out, your hand's already dry, but it just felt weird and it was unexpected pulling it out. But I want a print, so this is the one that I picked because there was literally about 20 plus of them. So it's a funky little poster that I need to put in a frame at some point. So my next purchase was another purchase from our friend Fish. This is my favourite Pokemon. He mentioned it was his daughter that initially painted it, and he just tidied it up a little bit basically. So this is what I got, which is Charmander, Charmeleon and Charizard. And absolutely love it, it's fantastic. So yeah, that is going to be going up on probably above my PC at some point once I've got my actual PC set up properly. It's another great one to add.
Anakin?
No. Put them all around.
Okay.
So yeah, really love this painting, and yeah, another one to add to the collection.
So, this morning, just before we left, I think it was announced at like 9:15. We had a surprise guest announcement just for today only, and it's Pollyanna McIntosh, who is Jadis from The Walking Dead. Right, so there wasn't, as we mentioned in yesterday's video, there wasn't any like other genres of guests that we like really wanted to meet. So there's a few guests like we mentioned, like Linda Hamilton for example, who we would have liked to have met, but we watched Terminator a couple of times and it's not like it's not a franchise that like
Draws us in like that.
Yeah,
strongly.
like Star Wars for you, Harry Potter for me, like
Yeah.
I need to meet every single Harry Potter member. Yeah, so when she was announced this morning I was like, well, Walking Dead is a little bit of me, so let's start adding her to the collection of people that we've met. So, but yeah, she was really funny. She was really nice. She was very tall.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
to be fair, I did kind of guess it from when I was watching
Yeah,
The Walking Dead because she's tall to Rick.
Yeah, but I thought she'd be like sort of my height because I know Andrew Lincoln's quite small. But she was taller than me. The first.
She was very nice as well.
Yeah.
Very chatty.
She said that I smell nice.
Yeah, she complimented her on the perfume, even asked what it was.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was really nice to have a nice little chat with her. And then this one.
I went and met Brian. I'd forgot my DVDs, the Clerks DVDs, which was kind of devastating. But I bought a little hand-drawn picture of him from a scene in the Clerks when he stood at the counter, which would be Clerks 1. And then I also got it signed, the picture. You can see it at the bottom. We talked about seeing our families here in Telford. It was quite a fun experience, and the guy was just generally really nice to speak to.
Going back to your photo, the guy that you bought it off said that Brian's actually got this at his house.
Oh yeah, Brian's actually bought that drawing of him, but a bigger version, and he's got it in his own home from the same artist. He's got his own signed one from him as well.
Yeah.
And the guy that was running the store was nice enough to give me the photo frame after I'd got it signed. It was a bit unexpected. I was just showing him that it was signed, and yeah, it was very nice, and give me one of the frames.
Yeah.
And it's perfect because it means I can safely get it home now, and I don't have to worry about it bending, and it can be stood up as part of like my memorabilia collection.
So we did end up meeting people after all.
So yeah, we learnt that Pollyanna is married to Bobcat from
Police
Academy for the older people, and then for the younger folks / older folks still, is the Hercules cartoon. He plays one of the little devils in it. It's very clear when you hear his voice because he has the same voice for everything.
And there's a little story that I forgot to tell yesterday as well. So, for the Harry Potter fans out there, Nick Moran, who plays Scabia in the last 2 Harry Potter films, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, who is a snatcher. The one that has a very famous line, "Hello, beautiful," to Hermione.
Yep, after he sniffs the perfume on there.
Yeah, you can smell her through the
enchantment.
Yeah. He was at Comic Con this weekend, and as we was walking around yesterday, because it's a big arena, there's like big arched doorways that you can walk through. Walked past, and the host for the panel, Sir Kapow, was just stood talking to like some Monopoly people, and then she was talking to Nick Moran, but I didn't know it was him at first until I heard his voice, and I turned around and I was like, I'm stood next to Nick Moran.
And he wasn't even like on a panel or anything like that.
No, he was just walking around normal. I was like,
it's pretty cool.
I tried to get a cheeky selfie, but I feel quite like on edge doing it.
Yeah.
After loads of people got told off in Birmingham.
I feel like it would have been alright if I'd just gone up to him and asked him, but
there was a few people from Police Academy as well that like came out of the toilets as I was walking past, but I sort of knew it was them because I'd seen them like sat at their like signing booth, but I haven't got a clue who they are, to be honest. So. Yeah.
So yeah, that concludes day 2. It was very good. I would recommend Telford happily.
It's a really nice place to visit in general, to be honest.
The full city is very nice.
It's very clean.
Clean, everyone's polite.
Yeah.
It's nice. So yeah.
I don't know if I just used to Hull being an absolute but there's literally no litter anywhere. All the grass is mowed, the trees are trimmed. It's fabulous.
It's very naturesque.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 9.5.
What is going on?
The cost of the food. Not the food. Not the cost of food. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 for the cost of the drinks. Again,
just because your Costa experience.
Not just the cost of the Costa. the cost of the other drinks there. Like instant coffee, like £3.20 for a small cup, non-refillable.
So I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Wouldn't fault it.
No.
I think it's been fab.
Yeah, definitely a fun experience. Lots
and I
to do.
To do it again next year, Monopoly. Just saying.
Probably props wise the most I've ever had.
Yeah. And I liked the whole 80s, 90s, 2000s theme.
Yeah.
It was very cool. Like the whole retro vibe. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Here's a full breakdown of what we spent.
First thing is the entry tickets. I've noticed they do vary in price throughout the different Monopoly events. So this one, it was $53.90 each, so it came up to a total of £107.80, and that was just for the standard weekend entry that starts at 9 o'clock. Then our train tickets, so if you are travelling across the whole of the UK to these different events like we do on the train, would recommend getting a rail card. We do ours through TrainPal because we've noticed it's a lot cheaper compared to like anywhere else. Saves a bit of money. And if the train tickets do come up cheaper after you've purchased them, you get a refund. So train tickets came to a total of £129.90. The hotel, we did that through trip.com. Obviously did like the whole compare prices elsewhere, and for a 3-night stay it came up to £189.57, and it was only like a 10-minute walk away from the
Venue.
10-minute walk away from the venue. Then total spend in food over the weekend. So for the Saturday and the Sunday we probably spent about 80, but I'll round it up to 100 for the other little bits that we've got on the way there and on the way home. Spending money, we took £250 to share between us both, and then taxis from our house to the station and back was £20. Then obviously we purchased on the day the selfie with Pollyanna, which was £20. And then the auto selfie combined with Brian was £40. So our total for all of that over the full weekend, £857.27. Please like, share and subscribe.
And we will see you in the next one.